my feeling is also there for far farmböcker. What it says here, hemmans ägare I added. And if we look at the father, so he was when he was born, 1880. Then he is 21 years. Then father is hemmansägare. And the story about hemmansväg, you had a lot of titles in the Swedish society, farm society. So that means that you owned your own land. Maybe we can do a translation so we don't have to translate English. To own a homestead, it was a measure to be taxable, but also gave rights. It was the friendly farmer reported, so you could vote in the parish and so on. Yeah, so the size of the farm, I think you can see in mantal. So if we look at where I mentioned hemmansägare, it's in Svar. So this is another register. It's from Grava, Östra Tollerud. And maybe we have a C is free. Born is the birth record from him. And then we have 2, that's that one. So then they are in Kiel. And I think Kiel was the last place also of... We could check in Kiel. Dinner, Kiel, Värmland, Östra Tollerud. We don't have the father on... Here they live in Östra Tollerud also, 85. So what you can do if you download this archive digital, this is the unique ID. Oh, sorry, that's the correct. So then you jump directly to the place. And the father died. What I think I found, this was the state and inventory of some of your related people. We can see if I can find that one. And they had rather good maybe it was this. No, I can't be him. Here we have the estate and inventory of Johan August. And he has 1/4 mantle, so that's how big the house was. And the house, as you can see down there, it's more pages. It was worth 4,300 and total assets 5,591 and debts on 3196. The cool thing, if we look into this one, boom. So this, then you take the AID, whoops, and then we open a new one, or I can take an old one, or maybe it opened a new one, it opened a new one. So here we have the estate and inventory. And this is something you have to do in Sweden since 1600, 3 months after you die. So 1897, the 30 November, this was created in Norra Vare, Söregard, in Blädinge, Socken Parish. Everything was for hemmansägare, so he also was owning his house. Johan August Johan, who died 17 the last month, and after him he has a wife, Sara Kristina Svensdotter, the daughter of Sven, and as children 3 with her during the marriage, sons. And it was Ernst Gustav, born 14 December 1887, Johan Gunnar, born 10th March 1891, Carl Edvin, born the 24th of August. And then because they were so young, they had to have someone who was in charge, I would say, took their interest. And I think in Sweden at that time, a woman couldn't do that. So then they had another hemmasägare, who was Johan Gustav Johansson, in somewhere, Harrestarp, Hjortberga. Hjortberga is the parish they lived in. And he promised to do that, and this was done by, and then they hire assets. And then you can see it's the house, it's 1/4, and cash they had 80. And here is all the stuff they have: copper, small, what you say, bottle or something like that. You iron things, something to cook food in. On the next page, boom, 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 do like that. You have to cook coffee in brännare. I don't know what it is. Something with coffee. Two beds, two sofas, another table, a round table, two round tables, 10 chairs, and so on and so on. My English is too bad. I never speak about bad things. And what they have done here, we can see further on, 2 dozen towels. And here is kör- och bruksredskap. It's for tools to have on your farm. So then that means that they had something. And they have animals: 1 ox, 4 cows. Don't know what. Small calves, 3 sheep, 2 pigs, 26 hens, 1 clock. And I think that's not something not everyone has. 1 mirror, 1 lamp, 2 candlelights, coffee, drink coffee, knives, porcelain, bottles, and so on and so on. And then they have debts to hypoteksföreningar. Maybe you have to could lend money to buy things. And then you have lent from the bank to a person, Wiberg, to A.P. Johansson from Grafsnäs, now in America. He was owning 900. And then you have some and so on and so on. Johan Nilsson. So here is a proof that he's in America then. Then at the end, that this is true and so on, then people are signing. So then you can see Sara Kristina Svensdotter. Looks like she's signing it herself. Otherwise you have a check mark. Johansson, that could be some of the brothers. And so on. So they had more things. I haven't looked for the estate and inventory for Mattsson, but maybe we could do it. Erik Mattsson. He died in... If you're lucky, and people... This is Värmland. I think people are good doing genealogy, and we don't know when he died. But we can check for him in Torserud. Erik Mattsson, and he is 1816. How can it be 1900? Sounds... Maybe they are on the same... Live at the Children's. What could happen is that the father says, you have to give me every year some food. And then this could be really tough. I listen to some radio shows about things like this, and that could be really, really tough. So they have to give them as much food. And then you have this inhyse, I think it stands here. So those people say, I will have a room, I will have this amount of food, and you have to give it to me. And I think in 1866 or something like that, we have a starvation in Sweden, and people didn't have food. And then if you have an agreement with your uh, parents, then it's tough. Can he live? No, 1816. What you do normally in 1819, what you do normally in Sweden is that you follow the household's record. So you go, Erik Mattsson, here it is. And he is still alive, and he's moving to 469. And here is together with Ingeborg Nilsdotter. Yes. So what I do, I take copy source identifier and we add it somewhere. So we just have a, and it's 181629, yes. So then you get all the, and he has egg, that means he is owning the house. And her children, maybe hennes, her daughter, her, maybe this one is before they get married, or 84, daughter, son, Andersson. I don't understand this, if they got married or not. They are moving in from Färnebo 86, and we can see he moved from 355. So then I open another browser, and then we jump to 355, and that's another book. Then we skip that right now. So then we should go to the next book, which is 469, I think. And then we go to this page, 469. And we should find an Erik Mattsson here, do we? Or is it in the next book? Feels like it's in the next book, or I have done a mistake. 469. We guess it's in the next book. So then we open Grava. We say new register. We have to find the parish. Grava, and S means it's in Värmland, then it's the correct. We have A127, 27, and the next book is this one or this one, and then it's 469. It says this is to 1298, so then it's 469 is this book. And then we guess it's over here. And then we are in the correct place, and here we have him, Erik Mattsson. But they are overstricken, and that means they died. So he died first, Erik Mattsson. So he died 1st January 1895. So that's good. And the place he died in is Östra Tullerud. And it's Grava. Grava. Tullerud, we think. And then we can write that he died 1895. January 1. I'm always suspicious when it says January 1. Feels that they just took date. Died. And then we have this location, and I do maybe something which is a little bit odd, but I take this unique ID. I like unique IDs, and then this is the only place we have it, and then we add this one. So now he's died, and he died with an age of 80. And she died 91. And here we can see some children is moving to Gothenburg, and number 3 is moving to page 518. Here we have Inhyse also, which is a little bit odd. They are Inhyse to in Archive Digital, if you are really hardcore, you also have domstolsböcker from the court cases. I never read them because I'm not so skilled in old style. But what we should do is we should see if we can find the death records, and that means birth, death, 1895, I think I said. Yes. And it's the first page, I think. There it is. He must be number 1. Let's see, 1st of January. Erik Mattsson, yes, Tollerud. And it doesn't say so much. He was married, hemmansägare. Page in the folio book, nothing about death reason. And he was buried the 6th of January. Should we check some odd things? If we can find him in some graves, but we didn't. Erik Mattsson. There's more places to look for, and I don't know where we have Värmland. Leksand, no. Gagne, no. Torsbys, no. Then we have Grava. No. Why don't they say what church? 1900. Oh. That's nothing. But we could check. Now we have the deaf books, and then we take this one and add it to his profile. I guess it's that one. And the deaf record is the best source, so then we add it first. And then if we are lucky, we could see if we find the estate and inventory. And it works like this, that a parish is connected to a something where they have the courts. So that's not in the parish. So we check here, and we check for estate and inventory from 1882. So it's domsaga, it looks like. So if we double click on that one, and if we're lucky, they have a register. And we have a register, but it's from 37. So that means that he will be in 1895, January. Then we are sure he will be in this book, I think. Then you have to walk through everyone. It's rather fast done, I think, but it takes time. So here in the first one is from 1894, which means it's not him. And then you have, as we had for the other person, 95, 3rd of January, Greta. He says that's not him. Erik Mattsson. 24th, 94 is the wrong year. 94 is wrong. 94 is wrong. Wrong, 95. 6 December 94. This takes too much time. It's genealogy. February 26th. I think it normally takes some weeks. This is here took half a year, so it could be in this book somewhere. Anders Larsson is not the correct person. 4th of March, Stenåsen is not the correct place. Wife, not correct. And the only reason I think that you didn't do anything, a estate and inventory, is because you didn't have any money. But then I heard you should still have a paper written, but it's not in the estate and inventory. And those papers also started to be scanned. What I haven't done is doing a search on Erik Mattsson. Sometimes you are lucky to find at least some good trees. Mattsson, Grava. Nothing. Yeah. I give up. But we got some death books, and we have a death year when he died now, and we know he died in Östertölleryd. And what I do normally is that I also add categories for things. See if we have done that. Yes, I have done Grava. So that means if you look at the citations up here, it says there we have. It starts with Grava S, and that S is to make it unique. It's a county letter, which was we have 24 or 22 counties in Sweden, and in the old days you used a letter to have on the car, so you could identify from which part of Sweden a car was coming from. And then it was this S. So what you have now, it's ice skating for me. See what they will do tomorrow. Hargsviken, it's north. Interesting. Yeah. And here I have added more information. So you have this blog, you have this place to find things, Släckdata. So maybe it's searchable. Yes, it is. What do we need? So this is an easy way then to do things. Erik Mattsson. See, 21st of September. Poof. And how do you do search? You can't do it in English. You have to learn Swedish. Sökning, I think. So, and then we say förnamn Erik. And we say Mattsson. And we say Grava. And we say nothing more. And we say search. Oof. Erik Mattsson we have here, and then we have not our birth date. Here's another ice skating. Oh, no, it's tough. Erik Mattsson, har så vi Ingeborg. Grava, Grava, Grava. So here we have Erik Mattsson Ingeborg, dödfödd gosse. So here is the child who was died. So this is Grava. And then you have other places and other parishes. This is excellent. Interesting. But then you have a lot of information here for free. Even more skating. Långsjön, Marianne Jönsson. That's one I have done already. But this is it. Good luck.